the Doctor versus the survivors of Sirenia, Dub, Manu, Junior, and Otaku. And once again, this is going to be on Wrecker's Yard instead of Wretched Shop, so that's really interesting. And yeah, I'm just going to re-mention it. I'm going to probably make some clock callouts. And as a reminder, there are indeed callouts in the DBD League Discord server for you all to look at. They're very beautiful, very, very nicely done by our talented artists behind DBD League. So I very, very much encourage you to check them out. They are very nicely done. And oh, what an insane jiggy from Manu. That was really nicely done.
I mean, listen, I love a good clock call out, but let's not confuse, especially the new viewers, with any unnecessary numbers. I'm very glad that I don't have to take care of them anymore. However, Cyril is now taking care of our first hit. Mano being injured. Let's see, there's the first survivor rotating in to take a hit, but also interrupting the generator. Not sure if there was a second one working on that, so maybe a generator that's not being progressed anymore.
Absolutely. And, you know, I see something, Lou. I don't know if you notice it as well, but I see something very interesting about this doctor. And that's the fact that he has 0 perks. That's really interesting. That's even crazier than the Demogorgon set from last matchup. Holy.
And I thought Pandemonium wasn't able to get even more points with the crowd. I think we just exceeded the fan favorite. I think now they're, I don't know, the community knight's favorite after pulling a perkless doctor. Let's see how much Cyril can do with the perkless, and then of course the killer of Team Sirenia.
Yeah, I mean, we're used to Wretched Shop Doctor sets, which is a fairly larger map, in my opinion. So seeing Wrecker's Yard Doctor, this might actually throw a bit of a wrench in the gears here and make things a little bit more difficult for the Survivor team of Sirenia here. Things should be a little bit easier on our Doctor player compared to our Wretched Shop sets. So, could be a very interesting set here indeed. We do get another tag, so that's 3 survivors injured here. And we do actually manage to get the shock pallet down. That's going to be a little bit of slowdown for Serial. And yeah, we're just trying our best to chase all the way over to the bottom side of the map here, over at the 9 o'clock position, if you're familiar with it. But yeah, so far, I almost thought Manu was actually going to pull out another Jiggy.
Resources are getting slim though. Feel like we need to loop with friends again, Junior Royal. Not close enough though to take another hit. It marks a second down for Manu, second hook stage for Serial, who, and I'm sorry, I need to steal from chat once again, but you know, because the lion does not concern himself with perks. And it's the greatest line I've read so far. Huge credits to his chat. Huge credit.
That is an amazing line. You know, big props. And yeah, we do actually. Oh, okay, all right. We catch out. I believe that was Dub. Who? Yeah, that was indeed Dub who just got shocked here. Manu does get pulled off the hook here, but it looks like we're entirely content here to go on a chase with Dub here. Who I don't know if he doesn't make anything here. So that's going to be a down. That's going to be our second fresh hook. That's going to be putting us at 3 hooks, 2 fresh right now. So not a bad position to sit in. I think we could have even taken Dub to basement here if we really, really wanted to.
Question is if Zero would have had the time to go into basement and up again. I think we're starting to be a little concerned about the generator's progress. There we go, it's a 4th one out of the way. We currently have 3 stages, 2 fresh. Can only imagine... It would be nice to maybe get even Otaku on the hook. Get a 3rd fresh and then maybe even eliminate him out of the trial. But that's
Absolutely.
all in the future, in a possible future. Nice.
Interesting play here from Dub, choosing to get ahead on. I mean, that did buy some distance, and Dub's able to make it over to this jungle gym here. Actually, this is more like an LMT wall, actually. We get the pallet down and make some distance away. Dub, still, I'm not sure how much more Dub is going to be able to do here. He does get a body block from Junior, actually. So that is really solid stuff for Dub to be able to make some more distance. But we could actually just play for, yeah, we're going to play for Junior here, it looks like, and get a fresh stage, which Dub actually decides to take it down for, just to prevent another fresh hook point, another fresh hook coming in. But I think we still get it, honestly.
Getting that second down on Junior would be huge, but you can't greed it for too long. Yeah, this marks time. Put them on the hook. I don't think they've had too much time. But yeah, but Junior managed to get too far to commit this to try and get another stage. No, the gate will be open. I don't know why this might cost you a stage.
Yeah, okay, they just take the,
Sorry.
okay, so
Okay.
5 hooks, 2 fresh. Honestly, when compared to a wretched shop set, I feel like this isn't too far away from the average doctor match here of the set. So Otaku's got a little bit of a tall order on his hands. He needs to get 6 stages, 2 fresh, in order to take the win here, which is going to be a little bit harder to do than I imagine he's ready for, because there are 0 perks on the doctor for this match. We do take our first tag onto Lilith here, which we're able to make some good distance off of with that hit.
Interesting pathing, going away from Shack, maybe trying to get attack away from generators being worked on. So far, no second survivor coming in. We know we're not reaching that balance, so a first down coming in really, really quickly. Very beneficial for Otaku. I think this is even a faster start than we've had in our last trial.
I think you're absolutely right about that, honestly, which is unfortunately not very good for Pandemonium here. But, I mean, we could see a bit of a turnaround. I think there just might not have been anyone really in the area nearby for a body block, unfortunately. But yeah, no, that's not bad for Otaku, honestly, if we have to meet that win condition.
Alishu, the next victim in front of Otaku being injured. Now the survivors are under pressure. They need to rescue Lilith, and they need someone to rotate over to save Alishu. We know. Oh, not
Oh, that's so bad.
Folds. Oh no, that's a second hook for Otaku. A second fresh even. We need at some point to slow this trial down. It's fine on a doctor set if the generators take some time to get out, but that has to be due to the survivors being coordinated and blocking for each other. Fortunately though, Pandemonium's still on the objective. A first generator popped.
Yeah, you know, honestly, something that really sucks is the fact that I don't think that anyone realized, except for maybe Otaku, that the elevation in the crane did not stop the doctor's shock from down below. Unfortunately, oh, we take that hit. That is so unfortunate. That is the 3rd fresh hook at 4 gens remaining. That is really bad for Pandemonium here.
We are closing in on the win condition. 5 hook stages is max, but we already got 3 fresh, right? 3 survivors, so
Right.
a 5th would already mark the win.
Exactly. Yeah, we are unfortunately getting very close to this. Oh, Alichu got caught out trying to jiggy past Crane here, but Otaku just sniffed it out and was able to actually double back and catch Alichu off guard. That is really unfortunate. That's gonna be the second hook on Alichu. Now we're sitting at 4 stages, 3 fresh. Yeah, man, this is really rough for Pandemonium here. We do get the shack pallet down though, so that's at least very good. That's we do get some distance off of that at least.
We got some distance. This chase now needs to be a long. Oh no, we need someone.
Oh,
We
the quick
need
and
someone
quiet.
to take a hit, but This is not going to save you for now. I'll let you back up and standing. The only one that we still need to get back to full health. We need to slow down the pace of hooks coming in. Okay, listen. The pace of hooks is really well for Otaku, but I'm so impressed that we're still managing to get gens out.
Very true. Yeah, the gen pressure is still there. It's a little bit slower, but the gens are coming out. So that's really nice for Pandemonium. But the realistic part of me is also saying, do we stop another hook before 3 gens pop? Probably not. And we're also finding Petty, who is the last fresh hook as well. So we're actually going to avoid that and just go for the tunnel out onto Chu, I believe. So that is unfortunate for Pandemonium. Yeah, we do find Chu as well, who actually does a pretty exceptional jiggy. Sorry, go ahead.
If we were to get 5 generators done, that would still be a win. So technically, we're not done yet. Also,
nicely done by Petty.
Hey, good body block. Exactly what we needed. Now we need one survivor to heal Patty back up and another one to come in for another body block. But we did get a 3rd generator out. Listen, they know the objective. They know 5 generators is the win con. Hook-wise, if you don't meet the 5 generators, if you only meet the 4, you've lost. There's only one option now.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, you know, it's nice to see the Pandemonium. They did unfortunately take the loss, but they are still trying to get the best result possible. And is that smash hit? Did we just get smash hit? I think that was. I mean, Ezra is gone. That's a lot of distance. So that's nice to see. Unfortunately, we do catch up. I mean, Otaku just taking a very, very straightforward path straight to where they suspected Ezra was going. But nice jiggy as well. They actually lead the tile right in time as well. And Lilith here for a body block. And it looks like Pandemonium is really now stepping up their game here to really slow down how much hook stages the Otaku is able to get here. So now we're having some very exceptional body blocks, some very good pallet drops for our teammates in chase. So this is definitely the strategy you want to see from the survivor side right here. And it's unfortunate that it's being nailed in so late in the match when we've already lost a survivor, and now a second survivor is out of the match. So 2v1 started at 2 gens left. Really unfortunate for Pandemonium, but either way, we are getting gen progress, which is really nice to see.
All on the shoulders of Petty and Lilith. Both positions known. Lilith being found not able to throw the pallet down. Only thing you can do is try to hook the rock and try to get as much time out of the way as possible. Now, Petty, the last survivor standing, what are you supposed to do? Trying to hide this out, force Otaku to take Lilith through a trauma attack? I don't know. If anyone, especially for our newer viewers, a trauma attack would be to have someone bleed out up to the last second, then pick them up again, so the next time you down them, they die, which in our case actually wouldn't even make a difference because bleed outs count as full stages. Would be fun thing to see again though, because we haven't seen it in ages. However, Lilith back up and standing. On the other hand, we see both survivors in front of us.
Either way though, it's nice to see that Petty was able to get around and get a pickup onto Lilith and not let them just, you know, get found and unfortunately, wait, whoa. All right. Petty has the power of gods on his side here.
Hey, we tried the hideout tech. You know?
Absolutely. It's just a shame there was a bright red light on his back. Probably would have worked if that wasn't the case. So that's really unfortunate. But yeah.
Red light, flashlight, all the same, right?
Yeah, really nice attempt from Pandemonium. Unfortunately, they lose the second set, but it was still a very nice attempt. I liked the cheese that they were going for with this set, but unfortunately they lose it. We're gonna move on to the next set, which you know, you and I are both very excited for here, Blue. And that's going to be none other than the Oni on Cold Tower 1, which is Sirenia's pick. But, you know, maybe Pandemonium's got something cooking for this, and we'll have to wait and see.
I am going to put you on the spot again. It's like
Oh boy.
Is it a philosophical question? I don't know. We've talked about a difference between Oni and Doctor being the Doctor being reliant on the survivors making a mistake as a team in coordination, because